Hello, people. How's all doing today? Today I'm doing. Oh, I just suppose. Yeah, I suppose that's the first day I ever said I'm alright. But anyway, down to the subject at hand. Today I'm going to talk about the GAA games. If you don't know what the GAA games is, it's Gaelic football in Ireland, and it should be on the national television station, which is Radio Television, which means Radio Station of Ireland, Radio Station, Radio Television. So Radio Station, Radio, it's on radio, and it's Era, so it means Era. Ireland means Era. So in Irish. And why it should not be moved to Sky? And I give you a good lot of reasons. And if OT wants to give out about it, then to be honest, let them, because I'm just telling the truth. To be honest, I don't speak any lies or OT if they do give out about this or Sky. I do not speak any lies. I never spoke lies on my channel ever before, and I never intend to speak lies on my channel. If I have something to say, I'm going to say it. And if no matter if you're the biggest company on the planet, no matter if you're the Taoiseach, I'm going to say it, what I think of you. And it falls under the fair use of freedom and the freedom of speech too. So if you want to kind of annoy me, then I can really annoy you. That's really what I'm going to say. So old people, I'm going to get into it now. Sorry, that was just a big debate because something's going to happen during this video, I bet you. Because so basically, I'm going to. What the biggest thing about this is Radio Television and give Sky permission to put on games, football, put it on their television program. I know Sky's box sets, so people only on Sky can watch it. And it's not on Radio Television, which is for the Irish people to watch, and the given permission for Sky to put on some games, which people, older people, the majority of the older people, younger people kind of have Sky. To be honest, some people do. But the older people, you know what them, they probably only have the television and that's all they have really, to be honest, radio maybe. And they're hoping to see the match on the television on RTE2, RTE2, yeah. And they turn on the telly and there's Home and Away or something on. And we're like, what the fuck? It's the Irish game, and why is it over on Sky? Why is it on Sky and it's not on the Irish television station? Which is really ticketing. Because radio television was set up for the Irish people and for information from Ireland to get around the country and for Irish people to know what's happening in their country. That's what Eamon De Valera said. That was just for. It was not for anybody else to really mess around with it, not to give it to Russia or to give it this. Like, they showed the Russian game. They showed the World Cup in Russia. But why did they not show the games that's on in their backyard in the Croke Park, say? Or in Breffni Park. Say Cavan was playing What's Common tomorrow in Breffni Park. Sky you probably showed. That's as simple as that. Sky you probably showed because they have more grounds. And OT's like, yeah, we need the money. Television license not bringing in much. So can we give some permission to Sky and everybody? And the Irish people don't get a say in this. This is the thing. The Irish people don't want it. They pay enough TV license, and OT just puts on dog shit from Australia or something. Home and Away. I mean, Jesus Christ, over here we are. There's nobody even got a home, to be honest, because so many people are paying their mortgage back and everything, and people don't even have a home to watch Home and Away, to be honest, and people dream of going to Australia and they can't get to Australia, so why should we put it on if we're in the Great Depression of Ireland? So, OT should really think about that and put on some games. There might be enjoyment to see your county. Say you're from Roscommon or Mayo or somewhere, and you'd like, go on Mayo and they win, and you're fucking delighted. And then Home and Away comes on, you're like, fuck this, I'm off to the pub. That's literally the only thing. You're not even, they're more worried about getting foreign investors in and giving this branching out and all that. But old people don't have the money, they have their pension. They get a few bob in their pension, right? They have to pay for electricity bill, right? Good. Yeah, if they have wet to pay or they own the house, they have to pay property tax and all that. They have to, and if they have a cow, say not many pensioners do have cows, but say if they do have a cow, they have to pay for that tax and insurance and petrol. Diesel and petrol, Jesus Christ, the price of them nowadays. Let me see. They have to pay for their shopping. Say they have, hardly their old pensioners have internet, to be honest. That's the thing about it, because it's on Sky and it's on the internet. And OT will not show the matches. There was a good Ulster final on the last month, I think it was, between Fermanagh and Donegal. I think Donegal won. Yeah, and it wasn't shown on OT. It was shown on TG Cap, which is an Irish station only speaks Irish. Some English, but it's always in the Irish, which is a good thing. You don't pay anything for it. That's the thing. You don't pay anything for radio. Oh God, man, my brain's messed up because the amount of Irish things I have to say. TG Cahill. You don't pay anything for that, but you have to pay for OT1 and OT2 and OT plus 1 and OT Junior, which is a children's television program. And there's nothing on it. There's actually nothing. To be honest, why would you pay your TV license? Because they just threaten you with a big fine and bring you up to court and all that. That's just total shite, to be honest. I mean, there's bigger problems. People can barely afford to put food on the table and use it like, bring them up to court because they haven't paid the TV license. Fucking massacres. It's not fucking terrorism they're committing, to be honest, because the way they treat these people, like, if they don't pay the TV license, it's like terrorism. I heard an old woman speaking in Dublin, and OT got pissed with her because she didn't pay her TV license. And she got behind. She generally actually did get behind on her payments. She had to pay. Her son was getting a house, and she was like, oh, I had to pay for his apartment. Because an apartment price in Dublin is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous how much you had to pay. And she wanted to be a good mother and help her son. And OT got on top of her because she went behind on the TV license. And somebody knocked on the door and was like, here's a court summons. Now you go up to court. And then here's the funniest thing. It wasn't mentioned on OT. It was mentioned on some other station. Because OT wouldn't have it to say that they were that bad bringing an old woman at night this up in court. Which looked very bad, I have to say. And OT wants to give out about it, what I'm saying now. Then it's under fair use. And I'm sure that woman will be appreciating me saying it. Because I'm not afraid of big companies. Because I have the freedom of speech. And OT always favours, and this is off topic, but OT always favours somebody if there's a presidential election, and always kind of puts it to one favour, and kind of makes you shows the other ones, just saying. That we'll touch now when the presidential debate comes up, so. Basically, OT should just Sky should just fuck off and just give the Irish games to the Irish people, and not let America or Scotland watch, because it's an Irish game, which Irish people understand. And the Irish people don't want OT to benefit because they get enough tax revenue already without. They're government funded, they're state funded, they get state money, and they say they're nearly bankrupt. The hell with the bankruptcy. They're fucking spending loads of money on doing makeup for the news and all that, and they're making them look like models, and they hardly can barely tell the news. So that's another thing. So, the only thing I say to the older people, if they come looking for a TV license of you, criticise them, tell them. Because they can't, and then make a big scene, because the older people are very good at speaking out and saying that I don't like this, and they go on the radio and they're like, this person came to my house and ordered me to pay this. Because that's what they do. They force you to pay it. If they came to my house, I don't pay TV license yet. So, if I did pay TV license, I actually wouldn't give them a cent. And it's simple as that, I'm not going to say that. I wouldn't care if they sent every girl in the country at my door. I would literally tell them to their face, get the games back. I like watching the games. When I was younger, there used to be games on when I was small, and I used to watch them, and I didn't know anything, but I liked looking at them, And then you're like, where the fuck are they gone? And then when you put on the telly, and then they're on Sky. I have to pay for Sky. It's just total shite. And the older people have to go, maybe to the pub and waste their pension, weekly pension, and then starve to death at home. So OT should stop worrying about giving Sky benefits and start benefiting the Irish people. And I don't care what OT thinks of me. They could bring me up to law. They could bring me anywhere. But I promise you that there'll be greatly pictures on the paper of this if this does happen. Because I swear to God, every news article in the country will be just this topic. Because I make a holy scene if they do. Because it's under the Fair Use Act. And it's under the freedom of democracy and the freedom of speech. And if you do want to go to North Korea or something, OTE, then you're very well welcome. You just give us our games and we're happy enough. Simple as that. We'd be happy enough. We don't care about this home and away shit. Nobody watches home and away in Ireland, I don't think. Because nobody has a home, as I said. Fair City's alright, I mean. But Jesus Christ, there's nothing else apart from it all. Because you just talk shite about Donald Trump all the time. It's literally all Trump in the news. It's all Trump. Nobody cares about people down the streets of Dublin. What the hell with it? Donald Trump's more important. Yay, Donald Trump. And then they like it when he's going to come to Ireland. Fuck. He's going to come. And now we didn't want him in beforehand, before he became president. Fuck, who should we send now? We send nobody. They fucking lick up to him. Anyway, thank you for watching. I know this is 10 minutes long. I do apologise. I do very much apologise. But there was a lot to discuss about OT, and there's a lot more to discuss. And I just say to the old people, I'm so sorry that our country let you down. And we'll try and give you the games back. As simple as that. I'm going to try anyway. And I hope the politicians do try, because the older people are the people to cherish. Because they lived through hard times. I know people that lived through fierce hard times. They lost their mother, they lost their father in 1 week. And then they lost their siblings in 1 week in a house fire. Which is face sad. I mean, seriously, losing the whole family in a week. And ended up in an orphan home. Run by the church. Should I say any more? To be honest. And getting forced to just clean dirt out of drains and all that. You know, it is bad. These people have to live now in the 21st century, and the government will not even acknowledge that they're there. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more and bye.